Good evening. I am going to give you a quick overview of using lessonplans.symbaloo.com. This is a free online resource for teachers to use in their classrooms where they can create lesson plans for their students to follow. If you go to lessonplans.symbaloo.com, this is the screen that will come up. It's where you can log in if you already have an account, register for a new account, and Marketplace is a place to find lesson plan symbaloos that other teachers have done and published for your students so that you don't have to start it from the beginning. So on this home screen on the left hand side you'll see the I am a student section and it says enter your session code. This is where you can have your students enter a session code that you have assigned. They'll click on join, and once you do that it'll pull up a screen where they can enter their names, and you are, as the teacher, going to be able to track their progress on the assignment that you've given them. So if we just scroll down to the home page, you will see a quick overview video where if you play this video it will give you an overview of all the different things that you can do with Symbaloo. Symbaloo has popular lessons that other teachers have created on this homepage that you are allowed to use. It also gives you a quick overview on how you can personalize your lesson plans and your game boards, as well as your real-time statistics that the website will offer, and the marketplace where you can find lesson plans that are published by other educators. So to get started, I first clicked on this try the demo lesson plan now. So if you click there, it will give you a demo lesson plan that will show you what yours would look like when you finished. Each of these different links is a video about what Symbaloo does and the features that it has to offer. So if you want to create a new account, I'll just go back to the home page. So going back to the home page to start a new account, you will click on this register for free. I already have an account, so I'm going to log in. It will allow you to log in with either your Facebook or your Google or an email that you want to use to create it if you don't want to use your Facebook to log in. Once you sign in, this is the home screen that you will come across. So you have open assignments, but also if you've forgotten what the lesson plan format is, and from the video earlier, you can click on this getting started section, and once it expands it will show you how to use Symbaloo, how to create a lesson plan, and how to browse the marketplace. So the marketplace is very cool. So if you click right here on the top left hand side of your screen, you can click marketplace, and it will provide you thousands of resources that other educators have created. So if you're in a quick hurry and you want to see what other people have done, you can do that. But let's go back to my lesson plans so that we can show you how to create a lesson plan. So to create a lesson plan, you're going to click right there on the right hand side of the screen on that create a lesson plan. You will first title your lesson plan. For example, I'm just going to title it sample lesson plan for the purposes of this video. So start new lesson. So this is where you can use links that that Symbaloo already has, but I'm just going to create my own link. And so for example, right here, I'm going to enter a title, and I'm just going to call it STEM because that came up in my bar because I teach at a STEM school. So save my title. If I want to edit this template right here, I can describe this home page. For example, I can give an objective for this lesson. So students will integrate science, technology, engineering, and math. If I wanted to add a resource right here, this is where I could add an embedded code, a video, upload a file. So if I wanted to find a video about that, this is where I would copy and paste the URL for the video to show up. So I can save that. Now next up, I will click either to the left, to the right, or down to create a new tile. So again, you can search a resource that Symbaloo might already have, or you can create your own resources right here. This is, again, you enter the title for your resource. Your description set is where you type in information about it. Your resource set is where you can type in a URL address or you can upload a file. And then this really cool question set right here is where you can create a multiple choice question, a multiple answer question, an open answer question, a scale or a date for your students to have a quick assessment on their progress. So you can ask any kind of question. So what color is the sky, for an example? Then you type in your answer choices. So answer, you can say blue. And then to add an answer, if you want it to be multiple choice, red, yellow. If you want to change that to the correct answer, you just click on the X and it will make it a check mark, which means that is your correct answer. So you will save that and you can move on to your next tile. To create a symbaloo, you have to have at least 3 tiles for it to be a working publishable piece. So I'll create another resource just for example. I'm just going to add another title to move this right along. Symbaloo is awesome. And so if I want to add that, I'm going to add, I think this is a really cool feature. You can have a canvas drawing where you could draw something for your students. So I'm going to try to draw maybe just a heart with the mouse right there. Then you scroll up, you can save it, and then that becomes your next tile. So for example, now I'm going to stop there and I'm going to publish this. So to publish to market, you will click there, and that means that it will make this symbaloo available for everybody to see. But before I publish, I'd like to preview it just to see what it looks like. So I clicked on that preview play button, and this is what your home screen will look like. So your symbaloo is that start symbol, the chess piece looking thing, and you click on that and it will give you that home screen to move to the next thing. You click the next, they can answer your questions, check your answer, it'll tell you that you did a good job, continue until you finish. Once you're finished, it'll give you how well you did, how long it took you to complete the assignment. So now I'm finished. So I'm going to close that window. I'm going to go back. This assign and start tracking tab right here allows you to assign this test or this symbaloo to your students to use. So this assignment code right here is that code that they would enter right back here on this home page so that they could join it and do the symbaloo code. So 79275, I'm going to go show you what that would look like. 79275. So join, and then your student will be prompted to enter their name. I'm already logged in, so it's just going to show my name. But if it's a student, they will be prompted to enter their name, and they can click start, and then they would have access to this symbaloo where they can get started. So now back to the assign and start tracking lesson plan screen where that shows the lesson assignment number for your students. You are here, you are allowed to stop your tracking. That means that no students will be tracked from this point on. So you stopped your tracking, and then you can save your results. This will allow you to later go back and look at how your students did. So now I'm ready to publish the marketplace to make this available for everybody. The screen will show you where you have missed steps. So I need to go in and edit settings to give it a title, description, and objectives. The screen comes up and you can just type about it, your objectives. You can type in how long you think it will last for students. Then if I publish again, go back to that screen, lesson plan category. This allows you to select your grade levels, your subject matter, and your audience. Since this is a sample one, I am not going to publish this particular symbaloo. I am just going to go back to my home page. And it will show you that, see, even though I didn't publish it, it is still showing that it's in progress. It has saved it. There is no check next to it because it is publishing. Right now I did set my other one to track, and I have not turned it off. So that's why that red light is blinking right there, is because it is still showing tracking. Symbaloo is a great resource for teachers to use from primary grades all the way up through high school, and even college lessons could utilize symbaloo. I hope you've enjoyed this and found it interesting. Thank you for your time.